Welcome back to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. I'm glad you're with us. I'm your host, Leo Smith. Today's story is about California Anthropic Claude KD. California says Claude will be available through the California Department of Technology's statewide information technology shared services portal known as CITE. The portal is meant to centralize AI tools and provide transparent pricing around common government use cases. The agreement offers Claude to state agencies and extends the same discounted offer to local governments, including cities and counties. Gov says the package includes a 50% discount, free workforce training, and technical assistance from Anthropic developers. The state's framing is that AI should support government workers rather than replace the human work of government. That point is important because public agencies face a different trust standard than private software teams. The use cases named in the announcement are practical and document-heavy. Claude is expected to help with drafting, summarizing documents, analyzing information, supplementing day-to-day work, and improving services for Californians. California also points to cyber defense work. The announcement says the California Department of Technology and CALOs are partnering to use Claude Security and Claude Code for scanning, triaging, and patching state code. The operational examples go beyond generic productivity. The state mentions the DMV using Claude to improve customer service and lower wait times, and the Department of Healthcare Services using Claude for internal WECOBs to better assist ModOed recipients. The procurement architecture matters. By placing access in sites, California is treating AI as shared technology infrastructure with pricing, acquisition, and training controls rather than leaving every agency to negotiate separate pilots. The governance history also matters. CA.gov ties the partnership to prior state AI actions, including procurement guidance, equity, guidelines, workforce training, and executive orders around responsible adoption and government. For the AI industry, the signal is that public sector AI demand is becoming organized. A vendor that can pair model access with training, support, pricing, transparency, and security commitments has a stronger path into government markets. The state-level procurement model could influence other governments. If California's approach works, other states may ask for similar portals, discount structures, workforce training, and technical assistance. Let's pause here for a short break. We'll be right back after this bumper. Welcome back. If you find this useful, follow and subscribe to AI Weekly News. Now let's continue the news. The announcement also expands the definition of AI productivity. It is not only email writing or meeting notes. It includes code triage, service wakes, benefit barometer support, document summarization, and public engagement in and pub structure. For enterprise buyers, the lesson is similar. AI adoption scales when it is packaged as an operating model with approved tools, known costs, training, data handling, and a support path for real outcomes. The strongest part of the California story is that it is not centered on benchmark claims. It is centered on procurement, training, WICOP support, and responsible deployment. That is where many AI rollouts succeed or fail. A capable model can still create risk if employees do not know what data can be entered, which outputs need review, and how to escalate errors. The cyber defense angle is especially important. Using AI to scan, triage, and patch code can reduce backlog pressure, but it also requires strict controls around code access, logging, review, and vulnerability. The workforce framing is also useful. Public agencies need productivity gains, but they also need employee trust, civil right review, privacy detection, and clear limits on automated decisions. The takeaway is that public sector AI is shifting from aspiration to operational and procurement. California is not simply saying that AI could help government. It is creating a pathway for agencies to obtain, learn, and apply the technology. The success test will be whether workers can use Claude in repeatable freakobs while keeping sensitive data, public accountability, and human judgment tact. That is a harder challenge than announcing a model partnership. For listeners tracking AI adoption, this is one of the week's strongest stories because it shows what scaled deployment really requires. The future of AI in government will be shaped by access, training, governance, and evidence of better service delivery. Thank you for listening to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Subscribe and join us next week for the latest AI stories.